When you're in your 20s, what's the point of dressing up like an old Southern church lady? Elegance is the quality of being graceful and stylish in appearance and manner. It is so beautiful to see that women nowadays are more and more interested in getting in touch with their feminine nature and being perceived as an elegant woman. Some amongst us, however, are taking it a tad bit too far. They're blinded by the hype and are maybe, just maybe, trading it in for common sense. Before we dive in, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel if you're interested in self-development. So click the subscribe button. So when you're in your 20s, what's the point of dressing up like an old Southern church lady when that doesn't represent your true nature, your personality? Why don't you take advantage to explore what you like and what you don't like, what looks good on you and what doesn't look good on you? I know there's this idea of you need to wear a dress and high heels to be perceived as a feminine woman. But I'll tell you this much. A true, elegant, and feminine woman would be perceived as a true, elegant, and feminine woman regardless of what she's wearing. Because femininity and elegance is just something she exudes, something that comes from within. That doesn't mean that you cannot learn all the traits around femininity and elegance. However, when you're obsessing of what color dress you can wear or if this nail polish is elegant or not, Miss Lady, you are focusing on the wrong things. Don't lose yourself and your authenticity for the sake of being looked at as a feminine woman. Now, the next point is very frustrating. Bashing other women and calling them cheap or trashy because their fashion choices are different than what you're being taught is feminine and elegant or classy is neither empowering nor elegant. You do not need to put somebody else down to lift yourself up. I think you can ask Lana Del Rey. She tried it the other day and I don't think it worked out so well. And before you come for me, I'm not saying that therefore you have to accept every fashion trend out there and approve of it and find it awesome and fantastic. No. But there's just more elegant and feminine ways to express that you dislike something. Don't be out there calling women names, calling them trashy, calling them whatever is in the book, just to make light of the fact that you are so better evolved and classy and feminine and elegant. That's contradicting yourself, and that's not graceful at all. Remember the definition. Lastly, there's this controversial misconception that's being spread around the level up community that in order to be feminine and elegant, you should not lift a finger. And by lifting a finger, I mean doing housework, going after a job that is perceived as more masculine in the traditional sense. And this couldn't be any further from the truth. It's wrong on so many levels. This idea suggests that femininity and elegance is only limited to those who can actually afford to not be lifting a finger. Not only that, but you're undermining the fact that not every woman that is in this community and aspiring to be feminine, elegant, and a powerhouse is aspiring to become a capped wife or a capped girlfriend. There are career women out there that you look at and they're bosses in their own respect. They're feminine lawyers, soldiers, people in IT. Please, ladies, especially now the younger generations that is just like absorbing all the information that's out there in the level up community. Don't fall for the idea that you have to limit yourself to certain jobs or not to do a job at all if that's not what you want, because that's otherwise not elegant or feminine or classy. The key to being respectfully perceived as an elegant, feminine, and classy woman is to be humble. Present yourself well. Be a kind human being. Don't downplay your achievements or your capabilities. You don't need to be a show off. You don't need to be a know it all. But be aware of the fact that you consist of both masculine and feminine energy. You just need to know when to use either of them. As a human being, you can never be only one thing. Therefore, focusing on only being one thing, which is in this case a feminine and elegant and classy woman, is very, very limiting. You're cutting yourself short of all the other aspects that make you whole, not only just as a human being, but as a personality. So next time you're asking for advice or you're just thinking about, should I wear this? Can I do this or not? Can I put my hair like that? Remember that this is not the only or the thing that makes you feminine or elegant or classy. And I also hope that you enjoyed the video. If so, please leave a like. Let me know in the comments down below whether or not this has crossed your mind. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Let me know the reason why, and I really hope to see you soon in my next video.